Major League Baseball history was just made by Jen Pawol, because yesterday, at 48 years old, she became the very first female umpire to ever work a Major League Baseball regular season game. This was a game between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. And when Jen Pawol actually took the field, she was met by an incredible amount of cheering and excitement. And something that you don't often see at a baseball game are signs made specifically for the umpire. There were some that said Jen Pawol is making herstory, as well as references to a league of their own. When Jen was growing up, she said that she begged her parents to let her play baseball. However, at the time, girls played softball, and so she was told if she wanted to play baseball, softball would be her sport. That was the sport that she did play growing up. And in the 1990s, softball is the very first sport that she became an umpire for. And while Jen was not on the field as a player in softball, she did continue to work as an umpire in the sport. Not only that, she got her master's degree in art and was an art teacher alongside working in the sport. She was an umpire for softball for 10 years. And then in 2015, she was invited to a single-day MLB training camp for umpires in Cincinnati. She very quickly agreed to go and says that that is where the dream of becoming a major league umpire really was born. From there, she won a scholarship to the MLB's Umpire Academy. And she said the second she realized she could be a major leaguer, she went all in on the dream. But one of the most interesting things that she said back in 2022 was that the reason she was encouraged to attend that MLB camp in the first place, the one-day training, was that she had been told how welcoming these umpire camps were to women. And she decided to go and check it out for herself and said that she felt that everybody was right. This was a very welcoming space for her as a woman in this sport, and it was something that she wanted to encourage more women to start to do. And from 2015 until now, Jen has been rising through the ranks of MLB umpiredom. In 2023, she became the first female umpire to reach AAA baseball. And then yesterday, in 2025, she became the very first woman to ever umpire a Major League Baseball game. But I think as inspiring as her story is, and as important as it is for young women to understand that this is a job that they could have and they may be welcomed into it, one of the most interesting things about her story to me is the fact that she wanted to play baseball in the first place and was told that girls don't do that. Now, in addition to seeing women make their way into the MLB for various different jobs, we're also seeing a rise of women playing baseball as a whole. The new Women's Professional Baseball League is set to debut in 2026, and I think that overall, Jen's story is a really cool one, because it's important to understand that as a woman in sports, there are so many different opportunities for you, and that just because you've never seen a woman do a job doesn't mean that you couldn't be the first to do it. And I'm excited to see what women in sports looks like in 10 years, when the girls who right now are telling their parents that they want to play baseball are just given a bat and have a chance to watch an entire league of women play that sport, as well as watch women like Jen get on the field and challenge what a woman's job in Major League Baseball looks like. And I'm curious for you, did you ever feel like you were pushed away from baseball because you were a girl? And do you feel like that is starting to shift?